everyone. So right now I am currently working on our ornament wreath. As you can see, I've started over here on this side, just so we have a little bit of an idea of what the wreath will end up kind of looking like. So for this project, you're going to need an assorted sizes of ornaments and a metal frame. So all of these will be included in your craft kit. So the first thing you want to do is take the tag that should be on your wreath frame off. You're also going to want to sort through the ornaments that you have and then figure out which way you would like to use them. So I went with some fun and festive silver and gray colors. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to do the outside of your wreath. So you're actually going to lay your wreath down flat on the table. You're also going to need a hot glue gun for this. It just makes it easier to attach the ornaments with the hot glue. So you're going to put just a dab on there, and you're actually going to stick it right underneath, laying it right next to the next ornament. Now you're going to want to make sure, depending on the types of ornaments that you have, as you can see, I have some glittery ones. So I probably should have laid down just some newspaper so I don't end up, I could just crumple it up and throw it away or recycle it, so that we don't have to worry about all the glitter that will inevitably make it onto my table. So what you're going to do is you're just going to keep going around the outside with just putting a little hot glue and attaching your next one, making sure that it's just lightly touching the one next to it, and going around in different patterns, not necessarily putting the same type of bulb depending on what you have for bulbs. Maybe you got a kit that has just red and green in there. And in that case, you know, you might want to alternate or do red and then do green. It just depends on the way you would like to lay out your pattern for it. So I'm just going to do one section at a time. Okay. And then as you go through, what you'll do is start adding in other ornaments. So here I have a different shape ornament. I'm going to put some glue around the exterior because you're going to stick it and maybe just kind of give it a little twist to make sure that it's hitting on a couple of different sides. And if you need to add in some more glue, you definitely can do that. And then we're going to add in a couple more. Okay, just adding them in here or there. Now you will get some glue drippage as well, and that's okay. You can always go back through later on and remove the extra glue that inevitably will kind of spider web off. Once it's dry, you can pick it off. And just so we all know, hot glue is very temperature sensitive. So this is not a wreath that you would hang outside because you're using hot glue. You're going to want to keep this as an indoor wreath. Otherwise, if the hot glue gets too cold, it will cause the glue to snap and then your wreath won't stick anymore. So we're going to put that there. Now, once we have some different things in here, we're going to embellish it with some different colors or different size bulbs. So as you can see, I've got a fun purple one here that you're going to use to just kind of fill in the gaps. So if you notice, if you look, you can kind of see, ooh, oh goodness, some where they have had a little bit of a gap in here. So what you're going to do is fill those in with the different color bulbs. So I can also fill in maybe here with this blue one. So when you pick it up to look at it, you're going to want to make sure you can't see through to the wreath frame. So as you go through, you can add in more ornaments and just kind of give that a nice full look to it. So then once you're done, you're going to go through and pick out all of that extra glue that you might see. You may need to go back through and reposition. That's the one nice thing about hot glue in these is you can, you know, take them and snap it off and reposition them so they work a little bit better how you would like to use them. And then once you're all finished with that, you have a pipe cleaner that will just attach to the back. Okay, and attach it on the other side. So that way you have something to hang on the inside, since we're using hot glue, to your wall. Or you can hang it on the inside of a door, just not anywhere that's going to be really, really cold. All right. If you have any questions, you can always email me and we can kind of talk through this together. But hopefully this little demo helps you to finish your wreath. All right. Happy crafting.